Hi guys. Okay, I'm very excited about today. Today we are going to be doing a kind of like a full face first impression. I do have an entire face, but I mainly want to focus on doing like maybe a wear test on the new Morphe foundation and concealer. I'm very excited to try these out. But I have an entire full face of makeup. I'm going to start off with eyes. The first thing I have is the NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Primer. I've used this before. This is just another one I have that I just recently got. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. I love this stuff. I'm just going to blend that out and set it with a light cream shade or like maybe my setting powder. But the palette I'm going to go in with today is one I've never used, but I have swatched a little bit. It's the Bretman X ColourPop Lit palette. I want to do like a very pinky red look today. So we're just going to go in and play with like these shades. Okay, now that we have the eyes primed and set, I'm just going to go in with the shade or whatever from the Lit palette. And just blend that in the crease. I want to do kind of like a really bold look today, so let's see. Okay, I have that shade popped in the crease. And I'm going to go in with the shade Period. And that shade right there. And I'm going to use this to really shape out the crease I want. So instead of like going around the curve of my eye, I'm going to flick it up. But really not blending it out, just really packing it on, but softly, so I can build it up as I go. So something like that. I'm just going to rotate back and forth, blending the edges out, because you don't want the edges to be very harsh. But you really want the color there. Just lightly blending the edges out with my SL Miss Glam brush. It is the P24 brush. This is my favorite small blending brush for just blending out the edge. And I'm just using that shade that we popped in the crease. And on a Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Like, which is this darker red shade. And we're going to pop that in the crease, but we're not going to blend it out. We're just going to really straight harsh line it. So we have something like that, just a really harsh line. And then we're going to go back in with the shade, the other shade we used in the crease. Because I feel like it got a little lost, we're just going to blend that on top, lightly buffing it. These shades are kicking up a little bit of kickback. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but they are blending very nicely. I'm just going to take a flat brush, the same NYX glitter glue we used, and just put that in the back of my hand. And we're just going to carve out the lid. And then I'm going to go in with another flat brush, and we're going to try it on a dry brush first, but I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm going to take the shade Batting, which is this light pink, and we're going to set what we carved, like the NYX concealer, or the NYX glitter glue with this. It's very pigmented. I want to see if I can maybe build it up a little more and wet it. I'm going to just use some MAC Fix Plus to wet my brush. I just wet it, and let's see what that does. Okay, I like this a lot better wet. It just gives a lot prettier sheen. Okay, so that's what we have, and then I'm just going to do a wing real quick. This isn't new, but it's unopened, and I haven't used this exact one before. It is the Ico London eyeliner. I'm just going to use this to do a wing real quick. I have not done a wing, and I don't even want to admit it. I don't think I could tell you how long it's actually been since I've done a wing eyeliner. But I'm just going to go do the same thing to the other eye, and I'll be right back. But that's what we have for the eye look. I'm really liking this. And then I'm going to prime real quick. I have the Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner Primer. I've never used this one exactly, but I have used the illuminating version, and I really do like that. So let's hope this one's just as good. I'm just going to press this along my nose area and my cheeks where I have the biggest, ooh, a lot of that came out. So, but it's like this cream colored, I don't know. Ooh, it has a smell to it too. It smells like, what does it smell like? It's like I don't like the smell. It smells like cleaning products, like a lemony smell kind of. Ooh, but that did do quite a bit. Like you can see this side compared to this side. So that is that on the skin. I really, really did like that. It reminds me of just like, it's just like a silicone everyday pore refining primer. It just reminds me of like the Benefit one and my favorite Tarte one, but it's very, very smooth on the skin. And I can see it did like blur for an all over primer. So it's because I'm very dry. So I want to take something that's going to help give my skin a little luminous glow. I have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I've heard a lot of people use this for primer because it is very, very glowy. Oh, look at that packaging. It's very luxe. Very, very heavy, and it's a glass bottle, which is really nice. Just gonna shake it up. Okay, and then we're just gonna... Really nice mister. Oh, I think the first mist it did, it kind of got a little messy, but I'm just gonna press that into the skin. I really like what that did for my skin. Like, my skin's very, very hydrated. Okay, time for what we have all been waiting for. This is what I've been most excited to try. It is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. It claims to be a 24-hour long wear, sweat-proof, transfer-resistant, water-resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, great for all skin types. And it is a matte foundation. I have dry skin, so I don't know how well matte foundation, like this foundation, is going to look on me, but I got mine in the shade F1.40, so F140. They also did give me a little like sample thing when I placed my order, and inside it's got a bunch of different shades. This is the light version. I'm actually just going to take the F140 from here before I open that one. Oh, it has a smell. It kind of smells like, oh my gosh, you know what this smells like? My Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Oh yeah. They both smell like paint. Holy, that is a light. Okay, it was really hard to pick out my shade because they did have so many shade options. They have 60 shade options. And that's just a lot. Like, I'm all for it, for being very inclusive and having all the shades, but it just makes it hard when you're ordering online to know what shade, oh, I just spilled this everywhere, what shade you are. We're just gonna blend this out. Okay, the shade is very, very light, but I might be able to make it work. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna have to go in with more, like I said. So we're just gonna, this is kind of blending out. It's like taking a minute to blend out. My sponge is wet and everything, but it's like so thick that it's not blending quickly. Like, I have to work quick, which I didn't do. I put it all over my face first. I'm just gonna spray my sponge with MAC Fix Plus and just see if like that'll help, because it's taking a minute to blend out. Yeah, like you can see where I put it. It's not blending. Let me just spray my face with MAC Fix Plus. Yeah, that helped a lot. So I got all I had on blended. I'm definitely gonna need more because it's not covering. Like, you can still see all right here, and you can see it's not blending very well for me. Yeah, I don't recommend putting it all over your face first, because even just doing that, it's blending a lot better. But we're gonna work with what I put on and then go in with more of Morphe. When they said yellow undertone, they meant yellow undertone. Like, I have, like, you can see my neck and stuff, I have a yellow undertone, but like, this is banana. Like, it reminds me of a freaking, you know what it reminds me of? The shade of the Runts candies, the banana one. Like, this is yellow. And I have a yellow undertone. Like, every time I get foundation that says with a yellow undertone, it matches perfect. But this one, but it was so hard to pick it out online. If I like this foundation, I might try to like use this booklet they gave me to shade match myself and then order the correct shade, because ordering online is just too difficult. It is full coverage. I feel like you do have to, oh my god, I can't take myself seriously. I look crazy. You do have to build it up a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know if that's the case for everybody. Like I said, I do have dry skin. And around my nose right here, you can see it's like pilling. Most foundations do that on me though, so I'm not holding it against it. But I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. It's like separating right here. I don't know if that's the primer we used or if it is the foundation. We will find out. And then we're gonna go in with the concealer. I heard this was very, very full coverage as well. I got mine in the shade C1.25, and it's a soft matte concealer. Just a standard tube with a doe foot. Oh, I like the doe foot. It's like a paddle doe foot. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Has the same smell as the foundation. Okay. Whoa. This is white. Again, choosing online was very difficult. We're going to go in with quite a bit of this though, because it will help to neutralize the foundation, because it is like, this is a neutral color. It is helping neutralize the foundation, which is nice. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but on my nose and forehead, the pattern I put, you can see it. Like, it pulled the foundation. Okay, that's it blended out. Right off the bat, I can tell you it's pulling the foundation from under my, or the foundation from underneath, like my skin. You can see my skin underneath. Like, look at that. That's my skin. You can see, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see, like, it pulled the foundation. Like, the pattern I put on my forehead, you can see it on my forehead. So, so far, not loving the concealer. I think it's a little too heavy for my skin altogether, like the matte on matte, because I do have drier skin. Like, you can see it just looks very thick on my face. So I will try them separate, and this will probably be a good foundation for me in the summertime when I do have a little more of a glow to my skin and I am getting a little more oily. I'm going to go in and set. I'm just going to set my under eyes because we don't need to set my face. It's supposed to be transfer resistant, and we're going to test that out. So I'm just going to go in with the Milani 01 Translucent Light to Medium Translucent Powder. And you open it, and it's got this little thing you twist, and you can, for how much powder you want out, but I'm just going to take the little sticker off of it. Just going in and setting everywhere we put that concealer, because that concealer was creasing a little on me. Okay, we set my face with the powder just where I put the concealer. I'm just going to wipe all that away. I don't want it there for long. We are going to go and finish up under the eyes, just taking the Bretman Rock palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Like, which is the darker red right here, and just pop that under the eyes, getting it as close to the lash line as I can. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this one and use that to blend out that red. That's the finished eye look. I really, really like it. Very, very pink and pretty. But I'm going to go up and bronze my face. I'm going to take the Lisa Frank X Glamour Dolls Bitten in Bronze Matte Bronzer. And the packaging on this is super cute. It just looks like this. I'm just going to bronze up the face. So I don't know if it was the bronzer or not, but you can see, or the foundation or what it was, but I have like 2 bronzer droplets that won't blend out. Okay, I think I kind of got them blended out the best I can. I have cleaned up my bronzer a little with pressed powder, so that's what's going on. It's a little more prominent on this side because this side got a little more messed up. We let that sit on the face. I'm going to go in with eyebrows. For eyebrows, I'm going to go in with, I've used this before and I know I really, really like it. This is just a new one, so I figured it was perfect to use for this video. It's the ColourPop Brow Boss. I get the shade Taupe, and it's just got a pencil on one end and a spoolie on the other. And I'm just going to use this to fill in my eyebrows. Today is not a good eyebrow day, but those are the eyebrows. Okay, for highlighter, I'm really, really excited. I have the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost Highlighting Powder in Wet Dream, and this is what it looks like. His packaging. Can we just take a minute? Like, oh my gosh. I've never used one of his Supreme Frosts, and I'm super excited. I love his original formula, and this one's like a super intense, blinding, like, more formula. So I'm sure I'm going to love this one. I'm just going to take it dry. Holy. That is insane. Can we just take a minute. Like, that is insane. Holy crap. But I'm gonna highlight my inner corner and under my eyebrows with this. Okay, that is intense, and I freaking love it. And this shade is gorgeous. Let me see if I can just swatch it for you. That's the shade. Like, that is insane. And then I'm gonna go in with blush. I have the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Rose, and these are the shades. I think I'm going to take the shade Legendary, which is this shade right here. Okay, that kicked up a lot of powder. Very pigmented, very, very pretty. They blended really nicely. Let me just swatch all three shades for you. Those are the three shades. This goes Hustle, Driven, and Legendary. Hustle could probably be even a bronzer on me just because I am so fair skinned, but if I go in lightly, that would be really, really pretty. But I really like that blush. And then I'm gonna go in with mascara real quick. Just taking this Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I've never used this. Oh, this wand is really different. I like it for lengthening. It doesn't give me the volume I like in my lashes, but it's very nice for lengthening. Okay, that's it on both eyes. I really do like this. It is a very wet mascara, but it's really nice for lengthening my lashes. Like, it gave a lot of length to them, not something I'm used to. Next, I'm going to go in with lips. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. If you guys haven't been able to tell yet, I love Jeffree Star. Like, all of his products, I love him so much. And I got the Jeffree Star Cosmetic Volume 2 Nude Bundle. This packaging, it's like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. This is open here for nudes. You open it up and it's got the stars and then all of the lipsticks. So we have I'm Nude, Birthday Suit, Top Shelf, which is a new one, Christmas Cookie, Nathan, Dominatrix, Family Jewels, and Tasty, which is also a new one. I want to go in with, I think, Christmas Cookie. Oh my god, it's dried, it's perfect, I love it, and this is the finished look. I'm very, very happy with it. If you guys like this, and if you like videos like this, please let me know. But I will do a check-in on this Morphe foundation. We will probably do about 2 today. It is currently 3:10 p.m. So I will do a couple check-ins throughout the day, and we'll see how this is wearing. But so far, this is what it looks like. I got a little bit of dryness right in here, and a little bit of dryness around my nose, and a little bit right here, and a little on my chin. And this is looking patchy up here. But it's not transferring, which it said it wasn't supposed to, so that's nice, but we'll see how this wears. Okay guys, we're going to be doing this kind of a vlog style. It is currently 5:58, and so far, I gotta say, it's very, very drying. You can see around my chin area right here. Very, very dry, and I have my smile lines have creased very, very much, like a lot, and I just look very textured right here. So far, not my favorite, but everything else, don't mind the eyes. I did it for a challenge, and my lips look a little crazy because I just got done eating dinner, but it's not my favorite thing so far. I will see you in a few more hours just to let you know how it's going from there. Okay guys, I've had this foundation on for 4 hours now. It is currently 7:14. I put this on around 3:10, I think was when I first did my check-in, or my first little time. And I gotta say, looking in the mirror over here, I don't like it at all. I have really dry skin, like we've discussed before. Let's turn another light on and see if we can see. Oh, you can see me. Okay. So, let's get real close and personal. You can see my chin. A lot of my, there's no foundation left in my chin, which I don't like. It's really dry and cakey right here. And my smile lines, you can see them. I just look very, very heavy. like right here around my cheeks, you can see they just look cracked and dry, and my nose looks very dry and flaky, and right here you can see it's wore off quite a bit. And then my forehead right here, it's like drying, like pilling up kind of. So far, not my favorite foundation. I gotta say, for someone who has dry skin, not good. But if you had oily skin, you might like this a lot more. But I might keep this foundation and try it during the summertime, because I do like a little more of a matte foundation in the summer, especially when I'm gonna be outside doing stuff, because I do get oily and I sweat, and that might be a good time, but so far this is not a foundation I'm liking. But we will check back in another couple hours. Okay guys, we are back. It has been 6 hours. It is currently 9:13 when I am doing this last check-in. I've had this foundation on for 6 hours and I am tired and ready to lay down and go to bed. So, final thoughts. I don't like it. You can see my nose. It looks crazy. Don't mind the lips. I wiped my lipstick off and I ate dinner and stuff. But my chin, around my mouth up here, over here, I just look so dry and cakey. And it's like separated. Around my nose, up in here, my forehead. And this side, same thing on my nose. And around here. I think if you have oily skin, this foundation would be really good for you. But for someone who has dry skin, no. It is a cakey mess. But I will probably give this foundation another try, at least. Maybe I'll save it for the summertime, and it'll be better then. Because it's just too dry for my liking. But that is all, and if you guys like these kinds of videos, please let me know down below. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know if you've tried this foundation, if you have dry skin, and if you like it. But that is all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!